The idea of aligning oneself with the universe is a very interesting idea because uni and verse, the meaning of the word universe, the unity of the diversity, the one indivisible whole that operates at the individual level and at a cosmic level all at once. For a start, it's not possible for us really to be misaligned with the universe, because the universe cannot be a the. It is the article the that we put in front of universe that in our mind and in our conception separates us from the universe. There is nothing that can be non-universe, because universe also means here and here and here and here, all the points taken together, all of them together, one indivisible whole. This is cosmic. Cosmic means all-inclusive. All-inclusive means individuality, universality, all at once. And so the concept itself of misalignment with the universe is actually a misconception. If I don't feel aligned with the universe, perhaps it's because although I do my very best to make myself happy, and maybe by working with others and to make them happy, that might also make me happy, and I'm just doing my very best to think of all kinds of ways of generating happiness, even through my best efforts to make myself happy, whether it's directly making myself happy or through my efforts making others rise into happiness, and then that makes me happy, it seems to be that a lot of it backfires on me. It seems to be that attempting to make myself happy, I end up actually discovering that I was pursuing happiness in a place where later on I learned it should have been clear that happiness simply didn't exist. And so then I must be misaligned with the universe. And in fact, what you're experiencing is the corrective behavior of the universe to keep you from moving in a non-productive way. The universe brings in boundaries. And these boundaries on behavior are referred to in a singular word in Sanskrit, karma. Karma. Karma comes from the root kr, K-R with a dot under it. That just means the R is rolled. Kr and ma. Ma is the binding effect of kr, activity or action. Karma. Karma. Karma is the way that our big self is curbing the behavior of the small self and restricting its latitude to keep it on track, moving in an evolutionary direction. When we are practicing Vedic meditation and we take our awareness into that unboundedness and we begin to sense from inside that unity between individuality and universality, coming out from the meditation 20 minutes of sitting, one engages in daily life, operating on that fine level of feeling. One is guided very effectively by that evolutionary intelligence of nature, which then doesn't allow us to behave in ways that are not life-supporting. Even if we thought we were going to be really happy, you bought the right donuts and you had the right movie on your TV set, and you were just going to sit there and chow down on donuts and watch a really great movie, wanting to make yourself happy. And there's a certain point at which your stomach begins to ache and your eyes begin to water and your head begins to hurt and all of that, and you think, all I tried to do was make myself happy. What went wrong? And in fact, nothing went wrong. Nature gave you very definite boundaries of action, which were not going to be able to continue that. That's all. Nature, your inner nature, already is guiding your individuality. When the awareness has regular experiences of that unbounded status coming in from being, coming into becoming, from the unmanifest moving into manifestation, with what agenda? The agenda is to make everything more evolved. More evolved means more sophisticated, more integrated, more intelligent creativity. Then we find that those things that are going to bring harm to our individuality, and bring harm to our method whereby we deliver our consciousness to the world around us, those things just don't come into awareness as a desirable thought. Those things which once upon a time might have been desirable, which actually were going to harm you, those thoughts just don't come up anymore. And if they do come up, one just finds that they're easily let go of, easily dropped. And so, how to realize one's alignment with the universe. This is a process of realization of my existing alignment with the universe. That the universe owns this property which I call my body. Universe owns this property that I call my individuality. I'm not a me and a mine that is separate from the universe. I am the universe having a human experience. I'm the cosmos having a human experience. And my humanity will be celebrated if the humanity works along those evolutionary lines that bring maximum creative intelligence, maximum energy, maximum attention to all of those areas that represent the need of the time, lending oneself as an agent of progressive change to the world. This is going to feel much better because instead of being inside the karma boundaries of corrective nature, we are in the kriya. The word kriya also comes from Sanskrit, kra, which means activity. Ya means administration of that cosmic value, where one's thoughts, the desires that bubble up in one's mind, when engaged in, when fulfilled, only really bring about greater evolution for oneself and for all those who surround us who are concerned with our daily life.